This is Alex Lexus, aka the Juggernaut bitch, coming at you with the head crush. Sorry for starting late. Um, Life taking care of some priorities, but we are on the air. Just stay tuned. We have three topics in the shoot today, a couple PSAs. So stay tuned as we get started. New Gaming Order is brought to you by Fullscreen.net. Let's open the reactor. Intro produced by MichaelHurdle.com. We are the New Gaming Order. Going to intermission. Alright, so just to have quality control. New Gaming Order. Here is the staff. Did the quick intro. So today I have on the staff On Your Knees and T-Risk. Oh my goodness. You know what? Never fails. Never fails.
That's what, 20 years old at this point, and never gets old.
Oh my gosh.
We're fucking old, man. But anyway, let's get back on point here.
Oh man, that was funny. You know, that threw me off because you did that, and I'm just like, what the heck? He's like, Matter of fact,
would you prefer? Oh shit! God damn it! I have too many things on this. Fuck it. Just go. Oh, there, here it is.
Yeah, it's the Juggernaut, bitch!
Yeah, you know, I feel offended that Juggernaut didn't pop up sooner. Well, it's all gravy. But let me welcome the folks to the chat. Alright, so On Your Knees, quick intro for you, but I have to say that Berserk game looks fantastic. But does it speed up any more, like the pace of the game? Does it go any faster than that, or that's what you get?
That's what you get, and there seems to be some fluff material or filler I wasn't expecting, but...
Fluff? What?
Fluff, yeah, you know what, no what, never mind, we don't need to talk about that. Well, I don't think it was that funny, I don't think people got it, but anyway. Don't mind me, I'm tired. With it, there's just seems to be extra filler material, there's battles that don't need to be in there. But that's the pacing of the game. The missions can be short or long depending on how many people you want to slaughter.
Okay.
The longest mission I think took 15 or 20 minutes, and that's just because there were a lot of scripted things to go through. But I'm approaching Alex's favorite part in the series, so I'll be.
Nah, man, I don't even talk about that. That pissed me off.
I will be doing a long stream of it today, probably after I get lunch.
But we keep getting hit with copyright strikes because I don't know, because of the music. They're kicking my behind. So I'm gonna try and get the fair use thing squared away. But
we got copyright struck because of that.
And it's like there's a claim, so we're trying to fix it. But you know,
is it because of the cutscenes maybe?
Or I think it's the music, but I'll look into it. But with that, T-Risk, quick intro, man. What you been playing, brother? But besides playing Friday Night Fights with me.
Oh, I've just been working on my backlog of recent games, so I've been working on Metroid Prime 2 since I've never played it before. I think I'm near the end, so I'm looking forward to that.
Alright. So it's all gravy. Matter of fact, I'm just trying to keep an eye on the chat. What's up, Blazing? It's too funny. Wait. Friday Night Fights was kind of crazy last night. You know, the thing is, we're trying to take a different approach to online lobbies and stuff. We gotta have fun with it because some people, they're out there like just so tense, and I think I play Street Fighter better when I'm relaxed. You know, to try and hold Super Saiyan Blue level all the time gets tiring. You know what I mean? So just. Mike Eve.
What do is go into a hyperbolic time chamber and just sleep on it and just be Super Saiyan all the time.
Well, that is a good point. I'll probably get some more lobby streams tomorrow at some point. But today I gotta fix my motorcycle because I have to do some stuff. The only Berserk game I ever played was the Dreamcast, which you know what? The Dreamcast, Sword of the Berserk was a fantastic game. Fantastic, and the theme song.
good aside from like the fact that every time you swung the sword against the wall, you bounced off?
Yeah, it was legit. It was legit.
so corridor based at times. It was frustrating.
It was a difficult game. Like it was pretty tough. And then you had the sequel on the PS2, if I'm not mistaken. That was.
I didn't know it had a sequel.
Yeah, there was a sequel on PlayStation 2, and then only in Japan, I believe. So,
Okay,
Yeah,
that
it was in
explains.
Japan.
I have to
yeah.
look into that.
Oh, and Nelson joins us. Quick intro. Matter of fact, T-Rex, you're still doing yours, but I'll give.
Oh no, that's pretty much what I was doing. I'm just playing backlog games right now. Like there's other games, but it's just backlogs.
Well, you're
Soul
backed
stuff.
up. What?
No comment. Anyway,
magnesium citrate will fix that quite quickly. Just make sure you near the toilet when you drink it.
Colon blow. Notice.
That shit is fucking cold.
T-Rex, by joining New Gaming Order, you know what you're getting into. Okay, so
yes, I definitely know.
My only other recommendation is don't drink the cherry flavor. You confuse it with blood.
what the? You speaking from experience?
Yes, I am.
Oh my! You know what? Okay, Mugen, hold on. On your knees is gonna be temporarily suspended for gratuitous detail. But
was he fired?
Oh
Or did
my!
they hire him this week?
No, he fired me about 5 times last week.
and you know what? That happened at my job yesterday. It was crazy. He got fired and rehired the same day. But I can't go into detail with that. But, dang. And then, but last but not least, Mugen, your intro, brother.
What's going on, people? Sadly, I'm on the Megabus home in Philly, so I'll be talking to you in and out. But yeah, what's up, man? Hopefully we have a good podcast.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have some good stuff. Good stuff. Now, jumping right into it, I'm gonna go out of order because if you look in the Discord, today I just have a temporary setup. Nelson and I are gonna solve this whole chat thing, but I did it in a way where it's viewable to you guys because I know Friday Night Fights was a little like I had it overlapping, but believe me, it's a work in progress. If we can reacquire our XSplit thing, but for the time being, let's just jump right into the fire. Ashley Judd. Let me lay down the foundation for you guys. She felt, how can I say? Disclaimer, I don't want folks to get salty or butthurt as to what I'm going to say. Hear me out. Hint, hint towards T-Rex. Hear everything I have. I want everybody and the audience to hear everything I have to say so you can let me tie it together. Because there's going to be some names that I drop in here, and I know folks, we're in this internet age where they're like, oh, he mentioned this person, oh my god, he's an, you know, and get caught up in a PewDiePie thing. Like, I don't want any issues, so this disclaimer, just hear me out, alright? Now, let's look at Colin Kaepernick, right? This guy was initially starting a movement. Although noble in the beginning, he took it too far. You know, like there are causes that have a good intent as to what initiated them, but then the further it goes, the further people start talking, the further people start taking action, start, you know, kind of diluting and degrading what originally started them on their journey. All right, so Ashley Judd, I was watching you know, her video on the TED channel on YouTube, and I know I'm a little late to the party because mind you, I was away for a period of time, and there's pieces of news that slip under New Gaming Order's radar, and Ashley Judd was pretty much speaking on misogyny and, you know, women and portrayal, online abuse, gaming, so on and so forth, and in there, I had to make sure I watched the video in its entirety, and goes to show you, if you guys can see it, comments are disabled for this video. I wonder why, but you'll see for it in a second. But she said some things that were somewhat legit, but also things that were exaggerations. You know what I mean? So she pretty much put online abuse as simply a female's problem, a woman's problem, where it's a human problem. it's not just, and it's not to minimize what does happen to females with, online abuse, but the way that she was attacking it, she's no different than Anita Sarkeesian. Okay, like trying to hone in on a specific aspect or one angle of the issue so that she can drive her agenda. Now, the reason why Ashley Judd is on my crosshairs for New Gaming Order is the fact that she made a reference to video games being used as a platform to bash and degrade women for sport with no examples or evidence behind her statement. So she was met with a rounding applause after the comments and such, and it's like when you really look at and shout out to Review Tech for calling her out on her bullshit, because the way that she put things out there, like Review Tech has been subject to a whole lot of abuse, disrespect, things towards his fiance, his mother, all this other stuff, and I have to. That kind of bothered me when I watched his video. I watched the Ashley Judd video, and I'm just like, man, she made it like, oh, it's just a woman problem, but Review Tech is a living embodiment of the contradiction to her argument. So, with that being said, she kind of like lost respect with me and many gamers, and let me go on to say, I don't justify the abuse going towards Ashley Judd over this. There's a respectful way to say what we have to say as gamers without kind of fitting the stereotype, because just like with the whole Gamergate situation and the CSI episode where you had like, oh, look at how gamers act. She triggered a response and everybody just fit the oh yeah, I'm going to bust on her face and I'm going to do this and I'm going to bend her over and all this other stuff. Gamers, we have to be smarter about that, okay? But I don't want to run the floor with it. But before I give On Your Knees a chance, because I really want him to hack away at her foundation for her argument, but I'm going to press play. I don't care if we get a copyright strike on this because it's pertinent to the podcast, but here we go.
Gamergate was when you're still making billions of dollars off games that maim and dump women for sport. Basta, as the Italians would say. Enough.
All right, so as you saw that clip, there you have it.
I'm not hearing anything on here.
Yeah, you'll hear it on the on the stream. But On Your Knees, what are your thoughts as to the foundation I let down? And that's in case you guys didn't know about it. I just wanted to get everybody up to speed.
Hey, Alex, disclaimer, please.
The views expressed by On Your Knees do not reflect the views of New Gaming Order as a whole. So I just wanted to put that out there. And please, I'm about to cringe. I'm about to cringe. But
right.
Yeah.
Ashley Judd, no one gives a fucking shit about your opinion. Shut the fuck up. Stick to what you're doing. Make movies. People are tired of your fucking rich millionaires trying to interject their politics and bullshit into everyone, and just shut the fuck up. Go away. That's no one cares. Stop with the bullshit. No one wants your agenda. Get out of your fucking echo chamber for a change and talk to regular people and see what happens.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep it simple because this is stuff we beat with a dead horse. There's, like you said, there's no facts to back her up.
Mm-hmm.
They point to. Look at this single example, and yet there's, it's an example out of, millions of people that just, don't go to that. And this goes to the whole thing with, people are tired of the bullshit. That's why we have a certain person as president, or one of the many reasons he's president now, but let's get away from that.
Yeah.
It's just the tired of all the bullshit. So no one cares. Shut up. Go away. And don't fuck with my games. That's all I want.
Amen to that. Amen to that.
Yeah, when a certain someone, which you mentioned her name a few moments ago, say we're not taking away your games. Well, you're trying to.
Oh,
just like just like what happened in Australia. They took GTA off the shelves in Target and a bunch of places. Well, Australia has a bit tighter restrictions, but you look at what happened with fucking
tighter
Fire.
What?
BioWare is a social justice haven now. They're all the female protagonists in the new Mass Effect are fucking ugly as hell.
You know, and here's my thing. I don't like to give light to this kind of stuff, but this video is just to serve a purpose, or this segment for New Gaming Order is to serve a purpose. That even if it's just a little, yelp in the dark of sea of people with communication, at least, she's being challenged on what she said. Everything else, it's debatable, but as far as gaming, like that, we already have a negative stigma around it, and she has a wide range of influence. So the last thing she, Review Tech, Alpha Omega Sin, all those guys, like, I like when they go off and rip on people, and they do it with some sort of respect. They're not going to be like, oh, all the comments that I saw, they went too far. Some of the users, like, oh, I'm going to do this to her. And if you guys will go, I'll probably have a link in the description. You watch that video, it's very graphic in language nature, just to give you a heads up. I did not know she talked like that. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, but Onionies, any final comment?
I think they overestimate their reach at this point. Once upon a time when you didn't have 24/7 hour access to celebrities, pretty much anyone who was famous, their opinions might have had some worth, like, oh, he thinks this, but now you see the same shit from them all the time, and it's just they're out of touch. They're vastly out of touch.
All right.
Ask any of them about the war, like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But if you had asked Muhammad Ali about how he felt about the war, it was a big opinion.
Yeah. There you go. That's a good example, T-Rex.
Yeah, and these are also the people that preach peace and the tolerance shit. They want to, they pretty much want to kill anyone who doesn't agree with them or shut them up violently. So.
And it's funny,
for what it's worth.
That's going to be on one of the PSAs later when I talk about the disagreement with Street Fighter V. And, I got actually banned from one of the Street Fighter groups because I put a silly meme up. But we'll get to that. But Blaze Haynes put, Ashley, stick to movies, leave video games alone, stay in your lane. Agreed. Alright, so T-Risk, moving on. Your thoughts on the argument?
Basically everything all you need says, especially about just leave my video games alone. I already had this issue with Dina Karam, and it didn't end well. It's a frustrating argument because they will use your own words against you and just spin it in a different light. And I'm already seeing it in her words here, and with some of the comments that people obviously put, they're not helping.
Yeah.
It's a fine line where you have to not only counteract the argument that's being said, but you have to do it in a tactful manner.
Exactly.
If you do it very tasteless, they are just going to hold on to that and forget everything else that was even said that was relevant or was logical in any shape.
Yeah, they lose the focus of the argument.
Right. And we see this all the time online, where you will have some sort of discussion going on, and the moment that someone brings in an actual insult, the entire topic that went on for like 500 pages has now just gone to hell.
In a handbasket.
Relevant is now irrelevant.
Yes. Okay. And I'm just doing something real quick. Pardon. Now, T-Riz, does that conclude your view on it? Because I'm gonna give Nelson the floor real quick before we move on.
Assuming that he's still here, I see him in the live stream, but his mic is off.
His mic is off. All right.
Muted.
All right. Well, I mean,
wait. He's typing right now, so he may have something to say.
Yeah. I know. I'm just trying to pull something.
Bus is giving bad Wi-Fi. Okay. So yeah, that is basically it, and I have seen firsthand at what happens whenever these SJWs actually end up doing something in a video game.
Alex, you may want to change that picture on the screen.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
You gotta change that.
Oh man, they blocked it down.
Yeah, you should just close this window because this is all clickbait. shit.
All right. Yeah, I was just trying to pull some articles to kind of back it up, but it's all good. All right, no worries.
Yeah, we should have talked about this when it was fresher. Actually, I watched more reactions on it, but I really just I just tired of these people. Just shut up, go away. No one cares about you anymore.
Yes.
Keep doubling down.
I've seen what happens when they get into the politics of the video games. I didn't know they even had politics. Then I've seen when they actually influence the video games in some way.
Well, like Mirror's Edge Catalyst was, they used Anita Sarkeesian as a consultant, and they didn't even have to reboot that game because Faith was one of the strong female protagonists with a different light. Like there was nothing wrong with Mirror's Edge.
Did you ever see the amount of Twitter questions that people ask? Is she actually working on it? And there's just no response.
Yeah, she fucking bilked all of you.
People knew, and that's probably why that game did so well. Not because she was working on it, but because nobody wanted to give them an actual answer. And because that was...
I think it was negative PR too, like Sarkeesian around Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Oh, you know what? I'm not even going to deal with it. F it, and there you go.
Right, and
she got your money. That's
aside from the fact that Playboy is in the waiting room right now, I'm going to keep moving on. Then there was I know I told you already.
We got echo.
Okay, Playboy, you got
it's NYC.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. Like I mentioned with Dina Karam, she was the community director for Mighty No. 9, and she just influenced so many different decisions. And one of them I mentioned to you before was during the air level. The boss of that level flies around, and he, in one section, is just spewing the rhetoric of the SJWs. And that is her direct influence with the game.
Oh, just like what happened with Marvel, right? How they finally had to put a stop to that. That actually happened this month, I think, right?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And there is a semi-popular or semi-infamous SJW game. I forgot what it's called right now, and it's total crap.
Oh, you're talking about the one that kicked off Gamergate?
It may have been.
Okay, I forgot the name of it, but yeah, okay.
It's this all-female cast, like space sci-fi RPG
Brianna Wu's game. Okay,
right.
Yeah, the Revolution 360 or something.
Revolution 360. And
utter shit.
It looks horrible from a graphical design. It looks horrible from an artistic design, from a musical direction, which I could go for days on, and gameplay wise, it's total crap. It makes Star Force look good in comparison towards the whole Battle Networks formula. And the storyline is utter crap, and so are the voices, and so is the dialogue direction. So whatever they touch just turns to crap. And I just want them away from the video games in every shape or form.
Okay. Now, for the sake of time, because I want to start wrapping the segment up, Playboy, hopefully we have the air mic fixed. But if you wanted to weigh in on Ashley Judd's comments on, gaming, which kind of is a bit... My concern is the folks who are ill-educated on the gaming community, what she may say they will take as fact because they don't know, so that worries me. But Playboy,
what did she say, and why you guys so upset?
Well, I have it in the Discord if you wanted to check it out. Yeah, if you hit play, it'll go right to that segment. Oh, and it's back feeding.
If you don't know games, please shut up. Oh, okay. Wow, that's really intelligent. Sure, you're just a woman. Be quiet.
What?
I get that. So
okay.
It has nothing to do with that.
What the heck?
Next.
It has nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that at all.
The new gaming order. The views expressed by NYC Playboy do not necessarily represent the views as new gaming order as a whole.
I just said next because I saw the title and I'm like, oh, it's one of those sort of articles. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what? With this, let's go into the intermission.
Alex, that is a clear example of what I just mentioned.
Yes.
All good points, and then there's just that one guy.
No, I mean, every time. If she has, you know, we all have, you know, opinions. You know, I mean, there's a lot of things I don't know. You know, and you know, if there's a certain segment of people that are complaining about, you know, online harassment or whatever, you know, in case of online abuse, you know, let's talk about it. Let's not just say, you know,
that's a group of people.
Okay, dear Ashley Judd, you don't know video games, so please shut up. And then you went on about, you know, so-called social justice games, and you know what?
No, but they were talking about there was the misogyny and the whole thing with skeeting on her face and all this, like all these horrible things they said to her. But I mean, that's, you know, I will save the rest for director's cut.
Yes, let's save the rest for director's cut, please.
All right, New Gaming Order. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on newgamingorder.com for the latest and greatest. And Playboy's mic is going wild. So we will stay tuned for those watching the unedited show. And for our YouTube folks, make sure you tune in, sub, tell your friends about us, or we're going to hit you with the Juggernaut Punch. We'll be right back. Okay. You know, Playboy fed right in. He was just like, you just a woman, what?
If he said like that the second time,
that was the title. That's the title of the that's the title of the website of the article. Dear Ashley Judd, you don't know video games, so please shut up.
Yeah, well,
you saying she's just a woman, so shut the fuck up. Like she doesn't have no what.
What the heck?
Everyone's saying that.
Anti-diary page. Dear Ashley Judd, you don't know video games, so please shut up.
Yeah, well, yeah, I had that in the background.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, I hear you. Because my concern is someone is going to take it and they're going to run to win the Super Bowl like the Patriots.
Anti.
All right, so the next topic.
Next?
Yeah.
So what's next? And FYI, all of these guys are whores.
What the?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, so hold on a second. Okay, just for the back feed. All right, so we're gonna start the next segment in 3, 2, 1. What's going on, New Gaming Order? We are back for segment number 2. Please check out our Ashley Judd response video, which was kind of late, but you know, we weighed in, said our 2 cents. So let's get back on track. Oh, what the heck? Sorry about that. My screen is about to show something it's not supposed to. It's nothing bad. Don't worry. Sorry about that, beef. It's about to fix it. What the hell? Alright, so you guys there with me?
Yeah, we're still here.
Okay, I'm doing the chat setup. Alright, cool. Alright, New Gaming Order. The segment number 2. Somebody has illegally obtained Nintendo Switch unit was legit. This was a legit thing. Apparently it might have fallen off a truck, it might have been stolen, we don't know, but here is the unit. Oh crap, did it? Oh, you guys can't see it because I have it set up differently today, but let me put it in the chat. But copy image. Alright, basically the Nintendo Switch was acquired by shifty means, and the person who had the device, whether it was secondhand or something, had his Switch taken from him. He's not getting his money back for, you know, anything put out there, and Nintendo is not going to pursue action against the individual. I'm calling BS on this. When has Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo in the past have ever gone and taken a unit from somebody that got it early? I smell BS. I think this is a PR stunt by Nintendo. Shame on you, Nintendo. This is stupid. You know what I mean? Talking about prosecuting the guy. If you know what, if they didn't have a hold on their security, couldn't run their ship correctly, don't blame the guy for getting it. I mean, shit. If that were me, we'll be fighting. We'll be in court. Like, it's mine. I paid for it. You know. But on your knees, your thoughts?
Well, companies go through a lot of security. Like Apple has ridiculous security for their iPhones. Like they have to tie the iPhone down to a desk. They take pictures of the desk, so if anyone leaks pictures, they can track it back to them. This is for people who have developer kits or self-developer kits for the iPhone, like for the next iPhone that comes out when they get the early models to test it out. Yeah. So there's ridiculous security going on because people, they want to make a quick buck. They want to, get the big story, all that shit. Just like, oh God, was it? I forgot the website, but they actually bought one of the iPhones, and they got in big trouble for that too. But or Engadget or something, I don't remember. But that was CNET. Okay, it was CNET. So with this, well, I'm willing to believe it went
they
down
went
exactly
too far.
as described.
I think it went too far.
They got to protect the property. They. Last I heard, even though one of you guys corrected me earlier on, I thought they were being prosecuted, but apparently they're not. Someone else, I think T-Risk has an update on that. But I'm willing to believe this went down exactly as described. It doesn't seem that far out there.
But for Nintendo, like, how did they know? Let's say that somebody had been working with Nintendo who was fired, right? According to Stone Fox Media's site. Well, a video citation, that person has been like penalized, fired, or whatever. The person, the end user that ended up getting the unit, they took it from him. I don't believe in that. That's wrong. That's wrong. You fire the guy, fine, but you can say, and Nintendo being assholes like they have been towards me and Nelson about putting any Nintendo content on the channel, they could just block it on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, I think that was going overstepping their bounds. Nintendo, stop it, like, for real.
Well, it's still illegal to sell stolen property or own stolen property if you know that it was stolen.
What if? Okay, let's
so
say
they're gonna get it back that way.
So here's my thing. What about the mom and pop shops that break street date? Should they be prosecuted?
Well, this is different. This was stolen from. Wasn't this stolen from a Nintendo office or something?
From what I know of the story, this was stolen from the factory.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't.
Fair enough then. Fair enough.
Yeah, it wasn't. Someone breaking street day, which the only thing they're going to do is they're not going to give that retailer games or consoles or what have you, which they're not going to do anyway because they want to make money. They want everywhere.
In that case, that Nintendo is like.
I think Nintendo is in the right on this one.
Okay, if it left the warehouse, then okay, fair enough. You know what I mean? Because because I was thinking it was like a mom and pop thing because the units are coming out next week.
Right. And from the source that I have of the NeoGaf from the user himself.
Wait, did you put it in the Discord?
I did.
Alright, hold on, let me take a look.
I shall even quote it for you.
Okay.
The user says, well, I am a barista and we don't usually carry Nintendo products at the cafe. And I am sure it's frustrating that I can't share more details, but I am not sure what I can and can't share. For the sake of clarification, I will say that I don't think the person I got it from knew, and therefore I certainly didn't know, but somewhere down the chain, some switches had mysteriously disappeared. So while it was unknown to me, once I found out that it was stolen, I didn't feel comfortable keeping it. So they sent it back to Nintendo. Nintendo didn't ask for it. And
then that means that, who was it? The two YouTubers that put out the information were incorrect.
Right.
They know who they are.
I got this from another YouTuber that from their podcast. And from the second post of this person, I have here, again, I probably can't talk about the details, but after knowing what happened, I don't necessarily think Nintendo is wrong for wanting the console back, and the people I dealt with have all been very nice and reasonable. And again, I'm not in any trouble, but I did feel like pushing my luck by keeping the videos up.
Okay,
and
so
I assume also by keeping the console as well.
Okay, so there you have it. T-Riz was chipping away while we were having pieces of the information. The two YouTubers should correct their info and double down on it and make sure that because you see, if the way it's presented, it had me looking at Nintendo a certain way because of my past with Nintendo. Me and Nelson always fighting with them, so it's like it made me wonder. I'm like, damn, you know what? This is they're in the right. They're in the right. We'll just give them that benefit of the doubt. But
if this is actually from the factory, it's like a person from a person from a person.
Yeah.
Gave it to them, then yes, I believe Nintendo's in the right.
Okay.
If it was a mom and pop store that just broke street dates,
that's what I thought it was.
Just selling it early, then it should be of the person's fault.
Okay.
Because they paid for it from retail in some way or form.
Yeah.
But this was just like some shady deal going on.
Is this even a true story?
Well, T-Riz pulled up the NeoGaf and I had the link, but for some reason
I can actually give you the video link and the pictures from
NeoGaf.
Well, can you
who verified the authenticity of the unit itself?
Not
some YouTuber or whatever.
I assume some NeoGaf mod is usual, and I can actually provide you. I can actually provide you.
Put the YouTube link in the Discord so I can run a play in the back.
It's not a YouTube link. It was a Vimeo link because YouTube would just delete this immediately, and as soon as I find it, I shall give it to you.
Okay. Blazing's chiming in. They should stop releasing them early to people. Too many people got review copies already. Seen mad unboxings for it on YouTube. Yeah, there was some people playing Breath of the Wild already.
Yeah, a YouTuber I know by the name of Run DJ Run.
Yeah.
He played about 15 minutes of it, of just random stuff, not necessarily story. So if anybody actually wants to see it, you can go to him.
So basically, long story short, in a nutshell, we could summarize that one user got it with illegitimate means. The other ones with the review copies or the special YouTube folks get their early access. Hey, it is what it is. So tracking. All right, good. But the unboxings, I'm pretty sure they're like 2 million, 3 million views.
Game Explain has it as well.
Yeah. All right. Well,
but some of these YouTubers are known for having a lot of Nintendo content.
Yeah, they're probably part of the Nintendo partner program.
Right. Mm-hmm. So they have the means to actually do this sort of thing.
Okay. Oh, Shinraven was chatting in here. But also on other Nintendo news, the Nintendo Mini is no longer in production, and some people, how do you see? Well, I guess they're focusing on the Switch right now. Fair enough, but the fact that some people didn't get their hands on it, and my fiance's best friend's husband has Nintendo Mini. I got to see it, and it's a pretty nifty thing. And hacking the drive and putting more titles on there is fair and good. But this is definitely a limited, rare item run. Nintendo has ceased production. What was that? It was met with huge success. The console is still sold out at most retailers due to massive demand. That hadn't let up in months, and considering Nintendo, it's like more than close to 30-year-old console, but they stopped shipping or stopped manufacturing it. So whatever is out there, if you don't get your hands on it, I don't know what to tell you, and the price is gonna shoot way up, But I mean, were any of you guys interested in picking up the Nintendo Mini, T-Riz?
I was interested in getting it for my sister, who pretty much was the one that got me into video games in the first place.
Yeah.
And she enjoys the original Nintendo, so I think that would have been a good gift for her, but alas, I wasn't able to actually acquire one.
Yeah, it's hard. It was hard. Like I was gonna contact Video Games New York because usually they have this stuff, but people are starting to get wind of how they have rare items over there, and sold out, man. Sold out. All right. On your knees, if you had the opportunity to get one, would you have picked up a Nintendo Mini?
Nope.
Why did you even bother asking him?
He's a Nintendo guy.
I have a shuttle PC for emulation right now. I don't need that.
Okay.
And it also does everything from NES to Genesis and all that good stuff. Anything else I wanted to do, it does.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't need an extreme poverty box to play my old games.
Unbelievable. You know what? And because you said that,
yes, poverty box.
It's not just a poverty box, an extreme one. It's from the 80s. But whatever.
Wait. Hold on. From the 80s. I played with that console extensively, so you're putting me out on Green Street.
You played with it? I
you know what?
Many ways with that, Alex.
You know what? And because of that, Playboy's gonna lose his turn.
You know what? I'm not losing shit up in here. Let me tell you something. on about this Nintendo poverty box. God, Jesus Christ.
It's not meant for PC gaming.
Well, and you went to an intermission screen on me.
I told you you're losing your turn.
Oh, you're such an asshole. Oh my God. Oh well.
I was just like, you think I'm playing? You think I'm playing?
I guess you're not playing. I guess he's serious.
No, but I mean, your thoughts on just in general with Nintendo, pulling the rug from under these guys for leaking illegal unit, and the the end of the production line for the Nintendo Mini, and we'll start wrapping up.
Well, my deal with Nintendo. You know how I feel. I'm not going to relitigate that. So, I've been through with Nintendo since. Now I had the Nintendo 64 and 64. Yes. I still have a soft spot in my heart for that. But after the Wii fiasco, nah.
Well, which one? The Wii U or the original Wii?
The original Wii.
No, the original Wii was successful.
Okay.
It had shit third-party support though.
Yeah, exactly. They sold it on third-party. Hey, we could do and all this online yoo-hoo, raha, ooh, and it was like,
oh, it's also been it's also been discovered that the Nintendo Switch will not have a web browser at launch.
You know what? Really? You got to be fucking shitting me. Really?
Because it's such a big deal.
What's that?
Because it's such a big deal.
I mean, what does a web browser do? I don't know. Browse the internet.
And you don't have a computer, a phone, a tablet, a laptop, or any other device.
Listen, I'm gonna.
No, you will not do this, T-Risk. No, you will not. Not today.
Wait a minute.
You go online with your game console.
No.
You go online with a game console. Really?
No. I go online with my fucking television, and it has a built-in browser. So yes.
But those suck though. Yeah,
no.
Yes they do.
No, not
Playboy.
Not Samsung TVs.
No. Especially Samsung TVs. What are you talking about?
No.
Oh, hold on. This is gonna be a director's cut.
Not today, Satan. Not today. It is too good of a summer day in winter. You will not block my blessings. No, you will not.
No, man. Wait. Unless you have a keyboard and mouse, it sucks. Because the remote is not made for that. And you know what? Here's the thing. The Nintendo Switch needs a browser because of browsers. I'm done. New Game Order. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on newgameorder.com for the latest and greatest. Or we'll hit you at the headquarters. Just like that. Exactly. Just like that.
Alex, I didn't get a chance to mention, but I did provide also like more links concerning the Mini.
Okay.
It may not actually be going out of production. That report came out of Scandinavia.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll revisit it maybe on Hear Me Out.
The source is from the UK, and Nintendo UK is just as bad as Capcom UK, and pretty much all UK news.
Wow. Okay. Well, you see, now I'm worried about the media and just news in general. We gotta filter everything.
So you might be right saying this, you might not be. Who knows?
That's based off of what? That report was based off of something in Scandinavia. You said?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is terrible.
But in defense of what Alex just said, my source is from the UK, which is probably not that much better anyway. So I really don't know.
Did you cross reference it with BBC News or Sky News?
BBC.
Just go to their website. Just do a search for Nintendo across their websites, and it should come up.
Okay, I'll do that right now.
You talking about BBC's what?
You know what? Stop. Just stop it.
Oh my! You know what? Shout out to Coda Questia, who's joining us in the chat, man. What's up, brother?
Well, oh God. Oh.
New Gaming Order. For real, we are taking intermission, and we'll be right back. Oh, what the? Wow, this is
good.
Yo, Playboy, what's going on with your mic?
I am on my laptop.
That's why. Failure to launch. Dang. Alright, well, we actually did 2 topics in one. So we'll just do that last PSA and we're done within an hour. Good stuff.
What's the last one now?
Well, do I even want to talk about that PlayStation, whatever that was?
I mean,
you
can. It'll take about 5 minutes.
Yeah, that'll be the last segment.
That's just all speculation at this point.
Yeah, but I have something to say about it. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. What's going on, New Gaming Order? We are in our final segment. The PSA is going to be real short, but I have a rant to put in there. So here we go. Apparently, there's some, I guess some speculation talking about there's supposed to be the Nintendo Switch killer produced by Sony. Screw that. Screw Sony and any sort of handheld device after me getting burned over the PlayStation Vita. Man, they freaking left me stranded. And I was a first day adopter. And you guys hear me complain about that a lot. But Sony had filed a patent way back when and just never did anything with it. I think Nintendo had to have known about that to, go and remember they were rushing to do all these patents and keeping Nintendo Switch schematics, under wraps, and it was just like a lock and key type situation. And this looks like what the Switch is now. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to get your guys' thoughts on this quick PSA. But T-Risk, what are your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts on this is that this patent looked familiar, at least this picture. And I have gone looking around online, and some other people are saying that this patent has come from way back from 2015 or 2014.
Why didn't Sony do anything with this? Oh, unless it became the Vita.
It could have became the Vita. In some way or form, like from what I'm seeing from these.
Wasn't the Vita before 2015 though?
Wait, how old is the Vita? I remember I came back from somewhere. One of my missions, and then I got it day 1 or something at the GameStop on Route 22 in Union.
The Vita came out in 2011 and 2012. So
okay. That was after Iraq then.
Right then, no, this.
December 17, 2011.
Interesting.
So this is something different if this is Sony.
Right.
Well, Sony needs to stay away from handhelds, man. They just the PSP was a success for me. I still have my PSP in the attic. You know what I mean? But man.
So with this, I this particular patent in particular, I'm thinking it's only coming to light again right now because of the Switch, and also I don't know if it's an actual handheld device, but rather like something for their phone lines. Because I believe Arlene said that they still run their Xperia phone line, which is some sort of gaming phone these days.
Oh, really? I thought they cut support for that.
I don't think it's not a gaming phone. It's just the high-end smartphone they offer.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I could have sworn that that thing plays like PS2 or like
no,
3 games.
What?
Xperia is just your standard smartphone.
Yeah, I don't think it can do PS2.
My suggestion was that they make a peripheral for smartphones in general. That like when you see people rig up coat wires with a Bluetooth controller like the PS2 or Xbox controller and play games on their smartphone. They should just come up with something with that. Plugs into the phone, you play your games.
I agree, and
it'd be far cheaper, and then they could leverage an already existing platform.
Okay. Well, you know what? What was that? How do you like For Honor? Now, we got that one PSA out the way. We're just gonna address some chat for the next 5 minutes, and then we're gonna wrap up. But I see that Coda Equestria is having fun with For Honor. On Your Knees, you have For Honor, right?
No, I did the demo.
Okay. Shin Raven has it right now.
Shin Raven, what console do you have it for? Or is it like PC? He has it for PC? Hold on.
Yeah, he has it for PC.
Alright, because I'm about to jump on it. But
I didn't like the price point, and I was concerned about the P2P model, and I did link a story if you look a little up in the Discord.
Okay.
Apparently, there's DDoS and drop hacking issues.
Really?
Because it is peer-to-peer.
Yeah.
Which exposes your public-facing IP of your location to people, so they can just DDoS. No, they DOS you, not DDoS. It's DOS, or they do. I forgot what drop hacking is, but that's another thing they were doing. And one guy was talking about he did like 10% of the games he ran into problems.
That's not good.
I don't know if it's that bad because we were talking to Shin about the game last night, and he didn't report any of those problems, but who the hell knows what's going on.
Okay.
But this is off a Tech Raptor.
His overall opinion of the game is that he enjoyed it. I'm worried that it's going to end up like Anarchy Reigns. I'm going to buy it, play it like for 3 months, and it's just dead.
Oh, I hate when that happens. I really hate when that happens. You like really.
Luckily, I did learn that there's an Anarchy Reigns Discord, so if you ever want to do anything with that, I might be able to set something up. Just the same way that I also found a Lost Planet Discord.
Ooh. So, okay. We'll do. And you know what? I'm gonna be careful with the Nintendo footage that I have in the background because we don't want them trying to shut things down as always. Okay, what else? Apparently, yeah, Blazing was saying that Angry Joe said that For Honor needs to be fixed, and you guys are talking about the DDoSing.
Yeah, and also the biggest gameplay mode is only 4v4.
That
they
sucks.
only have like 3 or 4 game modes. It's not going to last that long with that.
So that's more like an arcade Muso game type.
It's more
not necessarily.
It's more. I say it plays more like a MOBA more than anything, but that's only on a couple of maps because they have 1 versus 1 and 2 versus 2, 4 versus 4 dueling. But the King of the Hill map plays like a MOBA because you got little bots around. It's kind of. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna last. I don't think it was worth the $60 purchase.
Well, I'm gonna wait. But it looks fun though.
Yeah, but no, it's trust me. There are no iframes, so if you're lucky to do a fatality on one person and his buddy, well, he will run up on you and you will get killed too.
Damn, it's like, don't come over here. You want some too? Ah!
They can push you off the ledge and you die. It's funny. It's funny.
Yeah. We were talking about For Honor last week, and we had videos in the background, and the knight was fighting the samurai with the naginata, and which is like a staff with a blade on the edge. And I guess he used it at a distance, like Donatello fighting somebody. and knocked the knight off, and he just fell, hit the back of his head, blap, dead. I'm like, damn, crazy. But all right, New Gaming Order, we are at the end of this broadcast. Thank you guys for checking out the stream. I want to give a shout out to Coda Crestia, Blazing, and the rest of the crew that decided to partake. I want to thank the staff from On Your Knees, T-Risk, MIC Playboy, Nelson.
No!
Yes! Yeah, Nelson was out and about. But with that being said, make sure you tell your friends about us. Tune in, rate, comment, subscribe, and...
Hold on a second. I have an announcement to make.
Okay.
No, it's nothing bad. We mentioned on Hear Me Out this Wednesday that we're thinking of taking in chat calls. So for anyone that is interested, please hit up either myself or Nelson, be it in the Twitter feed or in the YouTube channel, and we'll see about trying to set something up. You could also find me from my Twitch channel as well. You could just send me a PM, whatever, and we'll try to have actual live questions being answered from the chat. So I again try to reiterate that Hear Me Out is more like a radio talk show, and that is just one step further in trying to make that a goal.
Yes, interaction would be really great. Matter of fact, we can do that too. Extend that to play dates and just do on the fly podcast.
Play dates.
Yeah.
I'm not going no fucking date with you.
You know what?
Well, oh God.
You know what?
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
I'm fucking old.
I think you just said it.
You're
there.
fired.
You're too old for play dates.
You're fired, and then I'll see you next week.
I'm fired.
And I'll see you next week. Unbelievable. We're gonna get in so much trouble using these sound bites. But all right, New Gaming Order, we are done with the live show, and we'll see you guys next week, same time. Thank you for participating. All right, we're still on director's cut right now. That was a funny, interesting one. Unbelievable. I had to change the music playlist a little bit this week.
Oh, why? What happened?
No, it's just I don't want the same stuff over and over, so I was just like, all right, kind of expand it a little bit. Pause.
I'll just Google royalty-free music, and then.
But under our what was that with full screen? There's something where we have to. There's certain music we can't use, so I don't know. It was kind of weird. I gotta read the contract.
Contracts.
Yes, but we're doing good though. That Berserk, are you gonna set it up?
I'm gonna do it later. I gotta get lunch.
Okay.
I just realized, why don't you have the Daniel Bryan yes chant?
Daniel Bryan yes chant?
Yeah.
Hold on, I don't know what that is.
The wrestler?
I don't watch wrestling.
Oh.
You don't know
watched wrestling in many
Chris,
yes! Yes!
Chris, you don't know what you are missing. Daniel Bryan was a breath of fresh air, man. I'm telling you, he was freaking awesome.
Forget that.
No, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
No, that link is bad.
What link?
This link I just put in.
Actually, I just found a good clip I can extract for it. But yeah, if you guys have sound clips you want me to do, get me YouTube clips or files and I'll put them on there.
Okay.
I've always been saying that no one's been giving me any, but...
What?
What?
Unbelievable.
Why was he a breath of fresh air? Oh.
Nah, he was entertaining to watch, bro. When he turned on Bray Wyatt, when he set him up and beat him up in the cage, man, not for one wrestler since Steve Austin did anyone get a major pop like that. For anything that they did in the ring since... Yeah, from Austin to Hulk Hogan slamming Andre, to epic returns when Taker came out to fight Kane, WrestleMania 20, crazy stuff. But this guy had magic, bro, and too bad he had the concussions and he can't do it no more.
Oh, I didn't know this why he's not around anymore.
Yeah, it's multiple concussions, and it could have led to brain damage like Chris Benoit. That's why you don't see.
You said it before I did.
Yeah, because Christopher Nowinski, he was another pro wrestler that had to retire because of trauma to the head. And the most thing that was in common were a lot of them were using headbutts, like the flying headbutt. Chris Benoit, remember Flying Wolverine? Daniel Bryant doing the same thing, and then look what happened. So that's why you don't see a lot of stars. Well, they call them superstars, but I still call them freaking wrestlers.
Wrestlers.
Yeah, wrestlers. But yeah, you don't see that outside of New Japan Pro, Ring of Honor, and Ring of Honor turned out to be pretty on point. Like I was watching that promotion in South Carolina when I was on my mission. I was like, what? Okay, Ring of Honor is good stuff. Real good stuff.
You haven't seen Ring of Honor before?
No, that was my first time.
ROH? Oh my god, you missing some good
stuff. It's good.
It's good.
I'm not gonna lie.
But New Japan Wrestling is also good as well. I like,
New Japan, they're more like technical. It seems like more sport-like, and the moves are more refined. Like what you see in WWE is like watered down stuff, man. Like it's all about story. And then in Japan, like you see like those animes and how you see like somebody struggling, and it's almost like they're acting out like overcoming great adversity, like on the show. It's amazing. Like I believe on late night Saturdays here in the tri-state area, I forget what channel it is, but they actually have it English subbed, so they redo the commentary so that folks here can enjoy it. It's good stuff.
That's that gif.
I know. I saw that this morning. You guys reminded me of that.
Oh yeah, they be coming out looking like the Guyver and stuff. Like what?
No, you got to look at the guy in the background with the newspaper.
Is that Tajiri? What the heck? Oh my god, that looks like Tajiri. He's about to hit him with that thing. Oh, I'm done.
It's like he didn't even need a Skinner like that.
Hold on. For director's cut, I'm gonna actually go back to that. What the heck is this?
Yeah, I found this on the subreddit gifs that end too soon. Because they could have showed him where you used the chair to hit him on the head.
Yeah, I wanted to see that, like hit him. It didn't hurt.
Well, let me see. Let me see if the full video's in the link here. Let's see.
But I gotta be careful though. But it's all gravy. All right, this was a good director's cut. So New Gaming Order, we are done for today. Always stick around for the extra content. You never know what you're gonna get. Just like Skittles.
Extra what? Skittles? What?
What?
I don't know. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm done. I'm out.
Is that too much head trauma, Alex? Too many concussions?
Them damn tight-ass shirts he be wearing all the damn time.
Cut off the blood flow to his brain then?
But you know what? They don't have no men on them.
That's because the men are in your heart, Alex.
Yes, they're in your heart.
No,
they're in his moves.
No, Playboy know what I'm talking about. Unbelievable.
No, I have. Never mind.
You know why?
Way south.
He don't want to put himself out there. That's why.
You want me to make it worse?
Yes, I could. Yes, you make it worse. Trust me. That's why I'm just like.
Back away slowly.
You know what?
Like I was gonna say, the men are in Alex's pants, but he's dancing at the gay strip clubs.
Look, man, don't put my business out there, all right? How I help fund New Gaming Order. What?
It makes you good money, right?
However, I help fund New Gaming Order. It should not be up for discussion.
You got betting to pay for, so
You know what?
That part.
I'm out of here. New Gaming Order. I'm pulling the plug. Peace.